Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the 112 scale Atom super strong body. It is 112 blank body. It is a superhero comic styled body where it's muscular in every single way. And it has some really good mobility, but it does have some issues that I can get over for the type of body that it is. But knowing that everyone is doing these type of blank bodies, I was hoping for a bit more. But let's get to it. Left him in the T-pose because I wanted to be stupid. And yeah, it actually worked out in my favor because I really actually like this pose a lot on this figure. It just kind of shows you exactly what you're getting into. And one of the things that I don't enjoy is that while it lacks a butterfly joint, it does have a little bit of wiggle, but I felt like it could have just been added, but it probably would have broke up that dynamic that they were looking for. But I really was hoping for that invisible butterfly joint, right? But yeah, here we have that muscular tone. And although it is double jointed, as you can see here, because of the muscular tone, it won't allow for a crazy range of mobility in the arms, but the flexion is serious. Like, if this came in a darker skin color, I would 100% use this as a Luke Cage custom body. 100% with no issue. Because the muscular tone and the feats of it fit that and style of Luke Cage, which really works for me. We have a beautiful forward ab crunch. We have a reverse on beautiful. We can tone up by switching it up. Our head mobility is really nice. Like when I tuck the arms down for curls, we look utterly fantastic. That gap in the neck is a little strong, but that was on me. But as you can see here, we can look down, we can look up for flight poses, we can tilt side to side. So let's actually do a flight pose. See how that looks. Yeah, this looks actually pretty solid, especially on a superhero styled body. This looks really good. Let's see how we look. Oh, do we have any drop down? No, no drop down. We do have really stiff knee joints that would allow for that strong holding. So I'm assuming they want your figure to actually like hold up heavy things, because those joints are actually very tight to support weight. As you can see here, posing this go. Let's fix that wrist. There we go. Nice rotation. There we go. So as you can see here, dynamic poses are not an issue, but getting that nice double leg, there will be no large, crazy mobility stuff. This is definitely the bruiser built body type, big back body. So yeah, this is definitely your power type, in my opinion. This is not gonna be that full mobility type, but for a bruiser type, it still moves very fluid and very nicely. Right? I really like how this looks, but not being able to be versatile in mobility means you have to, when you're posing, it's gonna mean you have to do stuff like this, where you work with the maximum of what you have. So we have all the look and feel of a Storm collectible, in my opinion, without the softness to allow for that greater range. So even in the waist, like, it's a little softer to allow for a greater range. So that means if you want to put them up against a smaller character, it's gonna look crazy. So here's an example. We have like a Black Widow. She's smaller. She's gonna use the David versus Goliath method in our posing, right? So then she's doing like really low crouch down poses, and he's gonna attack low on her. At least that's how it would work in my head if we were posing up a figure like this, because you want those poses to look like she stands no chance. But then if it's doing things like let's say he was doing a crazy large, like, hook swing, like a hook. So let's get a pose up here where he, pop the torso out. Hold on, let me fix this off screen. There we go, popped in and locked in, right? So let's say he was gonna take a hook, right? I imagine because it's Black Widow and I'm thinking like a comic book character, she's gonna go for that crazy Black Widow arm bar, or she's gonna do like a tuck and upward kick. But let's say she's doing a little bit of combination of both, right? So now he has the mobility to pull the head back as he throws that hook, we can actually pose her up in a way that she looks cool. And she's holding the arm, or at least dodging the arm. But these are ideas that I go with. So if he was trying to pose up, see? So it's stuff like this, that's how I would pose a character like this, like a big bruiser. Or if a big bruiser was running through a bunch of enemies, I would do it like a shoulder tackle method, right? Whereas, like, let's say we call it the carrying the football, right? So a nice shoulder tackle method is like this. Shoulder broad, head strong. Other arm is like you're carrying the football. You pose that foot up, other foot out, but you have that tackling motion. And then you kind of pose them up, get them on one pose, and then you pose him up where the other figures would be around him, or the debris is around him, to set that area of damage. And on my lopsided table, I can't get it to really pose, but I'm gonna hold that foot there so you guys can get the imprint of what I'm thinking of, right? So there you have it. So that's the kind of ideas and things that I go with. So hopefully you've enjoyed that kind of little bit of knowledge I try to input on you. If you guys like more stuff like that, check out those plastic parties and stuff that I do. But with that being said, let's jump into accessories. Let's keep it very simple. Adam comes with flight pose hands. Really, really nice, especially because it's the superhero type. I feel like that works in my favor. Then you will get some relaxed open hands. One of my personal favorite for the large bruiser type is these open action hands for grabbing characters. Because like I said, if you want to grab a character and something just stuck to me, like let's say you wanted to grab a Crimson Guard, a hand being able to fit over the majority of the face looks really cool for grabbing poses. Oh, buttermilk, your hair is everywhere. Or even just grabbing the neck. Because as you can see, that looks really great in a figure like that. Next up, you will get item holding hands. Very important when you want to hold swords or things like that. Do I have a sword here? I do not, but I will find one for the photos to definitely compare for you guys. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't have a big sword, and I want to use a bigger sword. But I do have a smaller imported katana, right? So here you can see, because the hands are small enough and malleable, because you can open it up, you can actually hold blades. Last but not least, and this is with the adenostectomy, you will get some extra hand pegs should anything go wrong with yours. So hopefully that helps you. With all of that being said though, I need to find my other blank bodies so I can put these guys in a size comparison for you. See you guys in a bit. All right, now we're gonna jump to the size comparison. Got a few of my blank bodies, with the exception of the V-Toys Robin, because I couldn't find my V-Toys blank body. So he's gonna have clothing on him, but it is still based off of the V-Toys body, right? We have the Romanki Cowl one. Here we go, right here. That's more of an athletic, slim build. And then we have the NW Toys one. I don't have as many blank bodies as I thought I used to. But yeah, these are 4 different styles of blank bodies, and each brings something to the table. Like V-Toys is a slim superhero. Romanki Cowl is definitely the anime protagonist style body. And then we have the big bruiser type here that we're reviewing with Adam. And then NW Toys is kind of like that in between, similar to a Mezco style body, which has the movement, but it's almost like a jack of all trades. It has a little bit of everything, but excels at nothing, right? So as we remove these guys, now we're gonna compare it to other stuff. So here we are with my main man Ichigo. Let's do Ichigo first, right? Then we have stuff like, oh, I actually showed them earlier. Here we are with a G.I. Joe Crimson Guard. So you can see how he stacks out with some other stuff. You'll have to excuse my Crimson Guard. He's been sitting in plastic for a while. We have a Valorverse rollout. So you can see that superhero body is bigger and buffer, but also it still kind of fits. Like he doesn't look overgrown. He just looks like a tall Jack Reacher style body, right? And then when you compare it to smaller other lines, so here we are with, and I use this in my Shield 3-pack video, here we are with Captain America, right? Still smaller, but it works. Then we have, oh, you know what, bonus. Here is somebody like Wolverine, that really short Marvel Legends that lets you know just how tiny you are compared to a person like that. So yeah, I feel like the Atom body definitely works as the custom bruiser or the big powerhouse body, as I've stated before. If it does end up coming in different skin tones, I would absolutely love that, especially because it's great for those kind of customs. But yeah, easily one of those things where I love what I'm getting into with it. It definitely serves its purpose, but it's not for everyone because some people don't want big bruiser style bodies. Some people literally just want anime bodies. So hopefully they come in a variety of more stuff and they will continue to line. So with that being said, thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoy the photos at the end. I hope you're having a good day despite any bad things that happen to you, because life is very realistic. These kind of things will happen, but we have to do our best to try to overcome them. So as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.